Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Gamester81. Got a couple things recently, pretty excited about. First thing I want to show you is the Star Wars Operator's Manual. I got it on eBay. It's the official manual of the arcade machine here. As you guys know from my previous video, I need to fix the monitor board for this to get the screen to work, and this tells me exactly what I need to get, how to hook it up. So $7 on eBay, not bad. Pick up, definitely will be handy to have. Now I just got to find a monitor board. If you guys know where I can find one, send me a PM. Speaking of which, a buddy of mine here on YouTube, Jimmy Lynn Sanchez, also known as LCDragonrats, he PM'd me. He's like, "Hey John, you know this game here on the Neo Geo. It's one of the most rare games out there for the system. In fact, according to Killer List of Video Games, which I'll put a link on the side here, and you guys can see for yourself. It's out of a scale of 1 to 100, 1 being the most rare, 100 being the most common. This game is actually rated number 1, so this is a super rare game. It's really hard to find information on this game, so if you've never heard of this game, don't feel bad. I hadn't heard about it until about a month ago or not, but I just got in the mail, and I'm really excited to have it. It is for the Neo Geo MVS, which is the stand-up arcade. Never was released for the AES. So if you guys have the home console version, in order to play this, you're going to need to get the converter. There's a converter you can actually buy for it. Also, it is available on ROMs on MAME, so you can download a ROM of this game if you're interested in playing it. But I personally, I respect emulators, but I prefer to play on the real deal. So I'm going to show you a closer look at Jockey Grand Prix. Now, most of you guys are thinking, okay, why do you have a box? I mean, MVS games never came with boxes. That's true. This is actually a customized box. The guy I bought it from actually made it, so that's pretty cool to have that. Let's take a close look at the game itself, the cartridge, what it looks like. And it's probably one of the most unique games I've ever seen. So let's take a closer look. Thanks. Okay, YouTube. So here we are. This is my 4-slot Neo Geo cap. Closer look at it. Came with this really cool custom box. Now this isn't very. These aren't usually for the MVS games, but it's custom and it's pretty cool to have. The guy I bought it from actually included that, so kind of nice little thing to have. It also, actually, what the game actually came in though was this cardboard box right here. It's Jockey Grand Prix. It was made by Breezasoft and Sun Entertainment. Came out in 2001. Very unique game. As I mentioned, it's super rare. That noise in the background, if you hear that, that's my Star Wars arcade, so just ignore that. But also came with the game, obviously, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. Jockey Grand Prix instructions, which is cool. So basically, you get your start button, you get your lever, 8 directional lever. A is the bet 1, B is the minus your bet, C is the max bet, and D is the payout. Pretty easy directions. Also tells you how to bet. You can actually customize the payout and etc. so forth. And what this game is, if you guys haven't figured out already, it's a jockey racing game, but it's unlike anyone I've ever seen. You can't control the horses. You don't tap buttons, and you have no control of the horses. It's all random. But what you do control is your bets. So basically, it's a gambling machine. Here's a closer look at the card itself. It looks like a regular MVS card. Now, these also look like about the same size of the AES cards. There's screws in the back, which the AES cards don't have, and it's not appealing. It doesn't have the stickers or anything like that. What makes this a little unique? It's got this hologram sticker right here, which is cool. So it's an official SNK game, licensed game, and that's cool. So there's not a homebrew. As I mentioned earlier, there are ROMs you can actually get online, but I find it much more fun to actually play on the real thing than on a computer. And it's also got this 10-pin thing right here, which looks you're probably looking at, and it's very different. And what that's for is actually it came with this kind of wire device here, and it's got a 10-pin. It's got the female end on here, and you plug it in right there, and then what it is, it hooks up to a hopper, and there's instructions if you ever find one. And what it is, it's like a coin mechanism, and if you place bets, you can actually win money. It's like, think of it as like a slot machine. If you win, it will pay you up. So now in most cities in the states here, outside of Vegas and Atlantic City and a couple other ones, some rivers and stuff, you can't have machines like this in any other public place. So obviously this game wasn't very popular, didn't sell very well. It's very rare, but it's a very fun game. The graphics are pretty decent. Now I'm going to open up this cab, take a closer look. Now there's hooks underneath here. I already unhooked it, just to save time, and it opens up like this. You guys have never seen an inside of a Neo Geo cab. This is it. And there's 4 games back here. Now in order for this game to play, you have to have all 3 games out. So this has got to be the only game in here. And this is King of Fighters 2000 we've got in there currently. If you guys ever find one of these machines, it's an awesome machine. You guys should looking to getting one if you can. Arrow's got to be pointed out. That's got to be facing towards me. And we're going to plug it in here like so. Okay, so it fits in perfect. And we're going to close it up and we're going to boot it on. I'll show you some gameplay. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky and win some races. So here we are at the screen. I'm sorry about the wavy lines, guys. That's just the camera causing that effect. And while it's idle, while you have no credits in there, it's going to do these races. And it's actually going to keep track of all the races, which is cool. I'm going to insert coin. I have a button that's on free play, so I can just push this button here. And you can see, if you look in the corner here, I can actually increase my bet. So I'm going to do 15. Now, I'm not much of a horse gambler, so this screen here, to be honest with you, kind of looks foreign. What I do get from it is this kind of a gauge on how the horses have done recently. There's 8 different horses, and you can select your bets. So you can change your bet, 5, 10, let's do 5 times. I'm going to do, let's do racer 1. I'm going to do a couple on him. Put more credits in. And let's do 1 through 7. Oops. Okay. And then let's get going here. Let's watch the race. So I'm hoping for 1. So far so good. Now, I don't know, whenever they start off the front like that, it's... Come on. Uh-oh, 4. Oh, I won. So 14 times 5, because I put 14 credits in there. So that's cool. So now my credit's 70. And I'm going to go to 1 again. Because I'm doing bet 5. I'm going to do bet 10. 1 and 2. Okay. I'm hoping on 1 here. Come on. Oh, man. So I didn't do very well that turn. But now if I wanted to cash out, I push D, and if there was a machine hooked up to it, it would actually pay me in quarters, which is cool. I lost. But that's pretty much it. You know, let's do one more race. I've been messing around with this game for a while, and I'll be honest with you, it's kind of addicting to play. Even though you can't control the horses, it's kind of fun to mess around. And I'm going to go for a different horse. I'm going to go for number 5, Ichiro. I like the Mariners. Why not, right? That's the name of the horse right there. Ichiro is better in baseball than he is at racing, that's for sure. Third. So, didn't do so hot, but thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, we'll you know, see you soon. Take care.